Okay. More semi-pro Muay Thai action up next, ladies and gents. Let's introduce first of all to the yellow corner, James Boardman. And next, let's introduce his opponent into the red corner, Ricco Robertson. Ladies and gentlemen, Leapfrog Fight Night presents 3 2-minute rounds of semi-pro Muay Thai kickboxing in this welterweight contest. Introducing first, standing in the yellow corner, representing Renegade Combat, James Boardman! Across the ring, his opponent stands in the red corner, with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat, representing Firewalker Gym Wolverhampton, Ricco Robertson! Ben Tyler is our referee in charge of the action. Let's get down to business.
And here we go, third bout of the night. Ricco Robertson in the red, James Boardman in the yellow.
Two tall opponents. Be interesting to see what the styles are like for this fight here. We saw two very electric fights to open up the card. Great push kick to start off. Oh, that's the kicking we want. I love that sound, Bobby.
And when you can hear it through the headphones, you know that really, really connected.
Oh God, it's the slap for me.
And as announced, Robertson is the hometown boy from Wolverhampton, so going to be looking to make a statement win in his own backyard.
He looks like he's on the hunt, but what he needs to do is stop chasing and start cutting. He needs to cut the ring off. He's chasing down James too much, which is giving James a bit of a way out.
Yeah, he's sort of allowing, there's a nice kick there, he's allowing James to circle off the ropes nice and easily.
See now, he needs to step to his right and land them kicks. He's getting caught with them teeth because he's just going forward, and James can get away with landing them teeth and knocking them off balance. This is what you're seeing there. Lovely sweep from James. So we've actually had James come down to our gym for sparring a good couple of months ago. Lovely fella. But wow, that was a great mid kick from Ricco landed there. And vice versa, lovely teeth.
Robertson's looking extremely relaxed in there. Like, his facial expression hasn't changed since his walkout.
He's calmed down on being so heavy forward, but I think he knows that James is going to start tiring, or Ricco, he's going to start tiring himself out from chasing him and start picking these accurate shots.
You can see already the redness on the body in the left arm there of James.
Very explosive round from Ricco. So a big night of fighting, everyone. We've got the big main show here, Leapfrog in Wolverhampton, but we also have Eubank and Ben tonight in Tottenham. Who would you have for that, Bobby?
In the whole build-up, based on the size, I have been going with Eubank, but obviously that's potentially going to be his downfall now with that weight miss, and he's been looking extremely sucked out. So, I don't know. I think if it ends early, it's going to go to Conor Ben.
I feel that. Obviously, Conor Ben looking for the smaller ring at the 18-foot boxing ring. However, I just think Eubank is too experienced for the job. Now, I hope I'm not eating me money later on, but I feel Eubank might have the fight. However, more important, we've got some quality Thai boxing here in Wolverhampton in the Midlands. Round 2, let's go.
Round 2.
Oh, kick didn't connect flush. I think it was just the toes to the chin.
Wow, James is coming out with some big kick exchanging now, but another grind shot. You know, often than not now, if I see lads being crazy like this, the one thing I tell them in the corner is stand your ground a bit better, absorb some of the shots and see what's there, rather than trying to run away in the nicest respects or trying to overdo yourself. Visualize what shots are landing, maybe catch, maybe block, and then commit to a strong block, rather than trying to move and kick. If that's not your forte, you're going to get clipped with a little shot like that, you know?
And the action back underway now after a brief pause. And Robertson again back on the very forward aggression.
And just after saying that, it looks like Ricco has started to plant himself down a bit more. And just as I say that, he ends down on his back. But it looks like he's been a lot more composed now coming at James, especially after taking some of them kicks.
Yeah, he sort of looks like he's waiting to unload one or two big shots. Does a great job of evading that there. And as of yet, we've not really seen much clinch work from either man. Again, leans back out of that shot nicely and comes back with a straight right down the pipe.
A little cheeky elbow coming from Ricco there. James has got a very interesting style stance. Almost a bit more side on.
James starting to maybe look a little bit worn. That was a
knee to the
beautiful
center.
knee.
I don't know, I think that might have got him. I think that might be the end of the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, he's up. Fair play to him, he's back on his feet.
But he has got to tuck those elbows. He knows Ricco is coming in for the body.
So now Ricco needs to be patient on coming forward. Suss the timing, grab the back of the head.
Beautiful there from Ricco, gets the second knockdown.
Well, he's got an 8 count on the 10-second remainder. He might just make it through the round.
If he can get back to his feet by the 8, very nice.
Fair play to you, James.
And he is now going to get a minute to recover, but we saw the posture there as he was walking back. Very much still hurt to the body.
James, he's a big round. He needs to stop Ricco, to be fair, if he wants to win this fight. So if I was in James's corner, I'd be saying, bite down on that gum shield, tuck that chin, and let everything fire. Ricco, though, I think he's going to plant that base, and I think he's going to be committing to some heavy shots to the center section now.
And you kind of feel, given the body language and the way he went down from those shots, it's only going to take one clean shot, punch, knee, kick, whatever, to the body to put an end to this fight. But still 2 minutes to decide it.
To be honest, Ricco looks like he's only after popping to the shop for a bag of sweets. He doesn't look like he's been into 2 rounds at all.
As I said, like, he said halfway through the first round, his facial expression hasn't changed. If anything, it's similar to like if you watch old sort of videos of Fedor in MMA, where it's just you go 5 rounds of absolute war and just nonchalant on the face.
Final round!
Yeah, poker face and pure cool as a cucumber. Oh, there we go. He's gone back to the midsection of a knee. Double knee landing.
That isn't great. It didn't land to the head from what I saw, but when you're already hurt to the body, it's going to get a bit of recovery time here.
If I was James now, I'd take all the time I could, depending on how much he wants this fight. I would take my time, regroup my thoughts and get myself back together, but it looks like he's ready. However, I don't think he's fully recovered from that. Great kicking.
It's always understandable that, you know, they don't want to lose the momentum and they want to get back in, but when you're hurt and you've got the opportunity to take that time, you need to take full advantage of it. Too many times we see fighters try and come back too quickly and end up catching one more shot, and then that's it. And there's another big knee to the body.
I don't think he wants that now. He needs to step in with that big knee.
One more shot, and that's going to be it. And I think Ricco's waiting for the count. I don't think he saw that the fight's been waved off. Either that or he's just continuing to be completely nonchalant, but the referee definitely waved the fight off.
I tell you what, for the first 3 fights of this card, they're very well matched and electric fights. It could go either way at any point with these people, do you know what I mean? Because usually when you see certain fights and they get stopped early or whatever, they get 8 counts early, it's usually because someone's battering someone that isn't as experienced. However, this isn't the case. We've seen here James got dropped in the 2nd round, however, he kept coming back with pure heart. And he was landing strong, effective mid-kicks now, I must say. It wasn't like Ricco had it all his own way.
No, he was in the fight the whole time, but eventually the damage to the body just proved too much, and understandable. He ate some absolutely brutal, clean knees to the body, and it just became too much for him in the end of the 3rd round there.
And I will say, fair play to Ricco. That was a strong performance in front of his home crowd. But a big bravo to James as well for trying to get himself back up. He had he had 3 or 4 knockdowns there, 3 of them being 8 counts. Sorry, 2 of them being 8 counts and 1 of them being the finish of the fight. But he took that big knockdown there just before, where obviously did get to him and hurt him. But he stayed up on his feet, and this is what the sport is about, is showing how resilient and how much you want to put that performance on.
He's on his feet, ladies and gents. Time for the official announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight was stopped after 50 seconds in the 3rd and final round. The winner, by way of TKO, in the red corner, Ricco Robertson!